Hey guys, and welcome back to Tech Feedback. My name is Annie Gaus.
And I'm Scott Bromley.
And this is, of course, where we answer some of your viewer questions. We got quite a few video responses this week. So let's roll this one from Caze Verbois, who is a cat, apparently.
Yeah.
What is after music streaming? We had MP3s, now we have streaming. What's next?
To answer his question, MP3s, at least in my case, when I was in high school, downloading MP3s back in the 90s. The thing I always wanted was to push a button, get the song instantly. Streaming solved that problem.
Right.
Other than buffering, I haven't really had a problem with streaming. I don't know what could be next. I haven't found a problem with it yet. So.
Yeah, I don't feel like people feel less of a need to own music these days.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of
we've grown into a society of people who just think music should be free.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we're spoiled.
That's a whole other topic.
We're spoiled.
Next question is from Robo Addy, who is in Australia.
Hi Annie and Scott. My tech feedback question today is, what's your favourite video game?
My favorite game is Miss Pac-Man in the arcade, followed by Tetris, followed by Pac-Man Championship Edition DX. The Xbox 360 game. Oh, so good. Nice. So good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Snood.
What? What is Snood?
Snood, you didn't play Snood?
No, I didn't play
on.
Snood. I did not play Snood.
It was like a terrible game that came with Mac and Windows, kind of in the early aughts.
Okay, see, this is
around turn of the millennium. It was just you guys I think it's out for Game Boy still or something. They probably have a mobile app. It's awesome.
Wow. Okay.
Snood, look it up.
Yeah, my favorite game is Number Munchers. That came with my computer. All right.
My second favorite is Minesweeper.
All right. This next one is another feedback question. This came out of the episode we did last week. And it is from Soul Searched, who asked us, if your TV was stuck on and you couldn't change the channel, what TV series or movie would you want stuck on a loop forever? Keeping in mind that the TV does allow you to watch all seasons of a TV series or all of the sequels of the same movie.
Okay.
What would you pick?
For movie, I would go with Bad Santa. I really like that movie a lot.
Okay.
It just never gets old.
Okay.
Just never gets old. Maybe this is kind of a boring answer, but for TV show, I'd probably go with Arrested Development because I'm rewatching it just in anticipation of the new season that's coming out on Netflix, and I'm finding that I can watch those episodes again and again, and they're always funny to me. So yeah, that's my answer.
I'm gonna go with quantity over quality, and something I'm actually trying to do. I'm actually trying to watch every single episode of Saturday Night Live. There's over 600 episodes, so if I watch one a day, it'll take.
Some of them are so bad.
I know, but they're good bad. The ones in the 80s when Lorne Michaels left are so terrible, and at one point, Gilbert Gottfried is a cast member, and you're like, whoa, I don't get this show at all. So,
all right. Next up is a video response from TechGeek4003, who has a question about Apple.
Why does Apple keep filing lawsuits against all their competitors?
Now, this is an important strategy for any company, especially tech companies, though, because they're in the business of innovation. And filing all these lawsuits and working really hard to patent things left and right is a way of ensuring that you own the technology and no other companies or competitors can incorporate that into their products unless they want to either buy it from you or face super expensive lawsuits, which are super, super expensive. So basically, what it boils down to is it's a money-making strategy for them.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's a business, dude.
Okay, next question is about the eye scrolling feature that is reported to be on the Galaxy S4, which is going to be out next week, or going to be announced next week, rather. The question is from Saxman112. Awesome name. It makes me think of the sexy Saxman. He wants to know, hey Annie, how long do you think it will take for people to catch on to the eye scrolling feature? Seems like kind of a gimmick to me, just like 3D was last year. And I have to say, it'll just depend on how well it works. It just seems to me like that's something really difficult to do well because, like you mentioned earlier, sometimes you're walking and you're kind of jostling around, looking at your phone, and it just seems like it'll be difficult to make that work really well.
Exactly.
Or, say if you have a lazy eye like I do. I don't know how well it's going to. Yes, I do have a lazy eye.
Wow, I did not know that.
There's a YouTube video of me making my eye wander. It's really creepy. I've set it to private. Anyway. So I don't know. It just depends on how well it works. And Mr. YXUZ actually has a point about this. He has the S3 and says that the Smart State feature don't do ish at all. I had to censor that, sorry. But yeah, so it seems like maybe it won't work well. That's kind of, they're incorporating the similar tech and that feature as they will with the eye scrolling, so we'll just have to see.
Yeah. All right, our next video response is someone asking about iOS 7, so let's check that one out.
What do you think iOS 7 would look like when it comes out to the beta for developers?
Yeah, it seems like some of the popular rumors about what's going to be in iOS 7 are possibly widgets. Maybe they'll make that a thing. Maybe offline maps like people on Android can enjoy at this point, and some select third-party integration of other services and companies, maybe Facebook, et cetera, maybe working their way into the native features of the OS.
I also think, based on what I've read, it's going to get a complete overhaul looks-wise. I think Apple is going to start to ditch the whole organic button look and go with something completely different. Maybe do some new sounds.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing it safe with the OS for a while in terms of the design, and maybe it's time for a change.
Yep. All right. So the next one comes from the Stupid Apps of the Week story I did. It's another video response from a guy who needs a shirt. So congratulations, we're going to send you a shirt. Let's see your question.
Hi. I have a simple question. Galaxy S4 versus Sony Xperia Z. Simple.
Okay, well, hard to say because the S4 isn't out yet, but I'm just going to go with the S4.
I'm going to go with the iPhone 6.
Okay.
There you go.
Fair enough. Okay, next question is from Keegan, who writes, what's your most useless app that you ever purchased from the store? Now, I definitely download a lot of stupid apps, but they're free, so I don't really mind so much. Probably one of the more recent stupid apps that I purchased was the Boyfriend Trainer app that I did a review on a few weeks ago, which was 99 cents. And you know what? I did it for you guys.
Yeah, see, we paid 99 cents.
And I didn't even expense it.
Yeah, we pay money out of our own pockets so you guys can have the news. So, I hope you appreciate it.
What about you? What's the dumbest app?
Dumbest app I ever bought? Probably the T-Pain, Talk Like T-Pain. That was just
You fell for that?
I fell for that garbage. I know. I thought it would be funny forever, and it was funny for never. All right. So the next one was from the iPhone Breathalyzer, and Malkut Safura wrote in asking, what would make this really useful is if you could sell it to prevent you from drug tweeting, Facebook posting, or dialing certain key phone numbers. Not that I've ever had a need for such a thing myself, you understand.
Sure, that's what they all say.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're in luck, because such a thing does exist. It's called social media sobriety test. I think there are actually a number of services that do something similar at this point, but it's basically a sobriety test that puts you through some coordination and cognition tests, like similar to what you would have if you got pulled over for a DUI. Like, can I say the alphabet backwards, that kind of thing. And then if you pass, you're then allowed to, do your thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, the final question comes from Puya Mirakarimi. Is that how I say it?
I think it's Mercury.
Okay, I'm terrible at this. Anyway, they're asking, what's your favorite iPhone accessory and why? What is your favorite iPhone accessory, Annie?
Oh, I kind of miss my Miss Piggy iPhone case that I had for a while. It wasn't a very good case. It didn't hold up very well, but maybe not so useful, maybe not such a great purchase, but I liked it.
Yeah, I like the banana phone. It didn't work at all. It looked hilarious for a moment, but that was my favorite one because it was the only one I ever bought. My iPhone is naked, so I don't. Yeah.
Scandalous.
I know, raw dogging in my pocket, whatever. I don't care. My iPhone doesn't give a F.
Yeah. Well, that's a good note to end on.
It sure is.
So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. And as always, leave us your questions in the comments below. Or if you really can't wait for our next feedback episode, you can also join our Google Hangout, which is going to be on Monday at 2 p.m. PST. That's Monday, March 11th.
Yep. All the details are down in this area somewhere.
Yes. So you can join us for that, and if not, we'll see you in a couple hours with our next episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's how it works around here, the old Tech Feed channel on YouTubes. So, I'll see you later, guys.
I'm Annie Gaus.
I'm Scott Bromley, and I'm still gonna wave.
My stomach is growling. I hope you guys can hear that.
Is it?
I think it's time.
Put the mic up to your tummy.
No, that's gross. No. Stop.